Hey guys, I'm Dan. So today I'm actually at a Guangzhou shopping mall and they have a dinosaur exhibition. So let's go, okay? Let's enter this together. Okay, so this is basically the first part. Oh, I'm actually on the screen. Let's enter. I think that's a Pachyrhinosaurus, a fiery planet. Wow, I basically have the entire museum to myself. So what do they have right here? They have some stones. Alright, let's move on. We've got two. I think this is an emu and this is an ostrich. They're basically living dinosaurs. Let's enter this together. Wow, we've got our Smilodon right there. I think that's a Megalosaurus. Smilodon. And here we have, seems to be a yak. A yak. Not too sure. Let's enter. It's a beautiful cave. Some stones. Okay. More rocks. You basically have the entire place to yourself. Different types of rocks right here. We've got fluorite, the calcite. Let's move on. We've got crystals. Let's enter, and there's a giant dinosaur right there. It's quite beautiful. Okay, let's go. Let's see what they have right here. We've got a theater over here. Nice. Some movies. I'm trying to find the dinosaur fossils. So let's go. Okay. So I think this is like a playroom for little ones. And got a mini T-Rex skeleton form statue. Okay, let's move on. Wow, this part looks cool. We got plenty of really small display with Dunkleosteus. Some prehistoric sea creatures. Let's move on. There's a huge Dunkleosteus right there. More prehistoric marine creatures. Right here. There's a coelacanth. Nice. Diplodocus right here. Awesome, let's move on. Oh my goodness, you have looks like a gar, alligator gar. Nice. Ooh, what is this? More rocks and fossils. It's a nice video. There's a huge spider. Some koalas. Let's go. I think that's a Tylosaurus, guys. And here's a fossil of a... Is that a Mosasaurus? I don't think it's real, it's too small. But this one is really nice. And here we have... Wow, what is this? Myxosaurus. Yeah, it's a really beautiful one. Wow, this is Sigvatinus. Yeah, we've actually got a figure of this one. Sigvatinus. And is that an oviraptor? No idea what this is. Looks like an oviraptor. Wow. This is a nice pteranodon. It's a phosphor toad Draco. That's a massive one. Really, really massive one. Let's move in. Wow. We've got a huge Triceratops, guys. This is massive. Okay guys, so check this out. I think this is Diabloceratops. That's really beautiful. And I think all of these are actually real fossils. And guess what? They actually have an Ankylosaurus tail club right here. Looks really, really beautiful. And I think these are just like prototypes, but they are very beautiful as well. This is the skull of a T-Rex. You've got a Parasaurolophus on top. The third one is basically Iguanodon, followed by Pachycephalosaurus. Really, really beautiful. What about this one? Mamenchisaurus femur. Wow, that is really, really big. And guess what we have right here, guys? We have the Medusaceratops. Actual, real life fossil. Yeah, Medusaceratops. Medusaceratops, low key. Really, really gorgeous. And we have the Allosaurus right here as well. Allosaurus fragilis. That's a really, really beautiful one. And I think this figure looks like a figure from like PNSO. Looks very, very beautiful. Actual fossil as well. Really, really beautiful. I think they have been touched up. Yeah, I think just very, very beautiful. And guess what we have right here? We've got a T-Rex. And I think that's the T-Rex from PNSO. Okay, so this is basically the Medusaceratops. I think this is a real fossil. And this is basically the Allosaurus, looking very, very nice. And that is, not too sure, this is a skull. Very, very beautiful. And of course we have the T-Rex. And you can actually see, you know, the T-Rex figure from PNSO. That's a really, really nice figure. And this is I think this is considered like a small T-Rex. I don't think this is real. It looks, you know, this should be man-made. So there are like plenty of Velociraptors here as well. Really beautiful. And this one is an Edmontosaurus. I think this could be a real one. I think this is a real one. Looks very, very impressive. And of course, you're able to find like different types of rocks right here. There are plenty of other really educational videos playing. Diplodocus head. Very cool. You can basically press this. It will actually move. That's really, really nice. And what do we have? We have the Sinosauropteryx right over here. Looks like a raptor. And we have the Archaeonis huxley. Not too sure whether I got a pronunciation right, but yeah, very, very beautiful. What about here? Right here, you are able to find like different animals. Pretty impressive, I must say. Kind of like it. And yes, there are more skulls right here. Wow, there are more over here. This is impressive. Okay, so what do we have? We have some prehistoric animals. Shanzhima. Is that Shanzhima? Yeah, this kind of, not too sure. Let's have a look at this. So this is basically, you know, there isn't like English words for this. Homo erectus caves. So we can actually enter the cave later on. Oh, that's kind of creepy. We have the sloth bear, I think, cave bear. So, right here. And some other fossils are over here. Are they real? Maybe. I'm not too sure. It looks like a Protoceratops. This one, it looks like a Protoceratops. Let's move in. Homo erectus caves. Okay, you can see some cave people right there. Yeah, a little bit scary, I must say. Let's move in. Wow. And more exhibits right here of different prehistoric animals. Let's move in. So now we are back in the same space. Okay, so here is like a little resting area. Okay, you can buy drinks. You can just sit down and relax. There's a little corner for kids. You can basically sit down, read some books. I think you can do some drawings as well. There are also like newsletter for you to collect. You know, some games right here as well. Looks pretty cool. Oh, this one is actually straight out from Jurassic World. That's pretty cool. Okay, more interactive stuff where you can flip the boxes and learn more about different dinos. There are other exhibits right here. Wow, I'm not too sure what you call this, but these are actual animals, I guess. Okay, let's see. What about here? Oh, is there another Ankylosaurus thing? So now let's head out. Cool little egg right here. You can take some photos. Okay, let's see what we have over here. Let's enter. Wow, it's a pretty big place. We've got some butterflies exhibits. What about here? This is basically the entrance. Yeah, we're back at the entrance again. So yeah, maybe let's move over here and let's see what we have in front. Okay, we've got owls. Okay, I think that's it. I'm just gonna leave. Alright, thanks for watching this, guys.